Welcome to my channel. This is my second requested reaction today, and this one is an artist that we haven't seen in a little while, Lucy Thomas. And the name of the song is We Can Change the World. And I have to tell you, I really do appreciate when my viewers who request songs put a comment in to explain about the song so I understand a little bit more. And this requester wrote, this song is an original from her forthcoming musical, Rosie, only released today. Now, when this comment was written, it was back in April, and here we are in July. So it's been out for a while, but the sentiment is the same. I really do appreciate you telling me that. And don't forget, before we get started on this, that I always put the links to the artists in the description of my videos, and I hope that you will support them when I feature them by subscribing to their YouTube channel, by following them on social media, and by buying their music if you like their music. And I think we've already had a couple of songs from this musical by her, and this is a new one, We Can Change the World.
So for my finale, I couldn't think of a more perfect song with a more perfect meaning. This is We Can Change the World from the musical Rosie.
I think that's the first time I've heard her speak.
My heart is filled with joy. I sense a new beginning, a chance to build a brighter future, to move beyond all that we once were. The road ahead is long, and many stand against us, but with the strength to find our own way, then step by step and day by day, I believe we can change the world. Leave all our doubts and fears behind us, and be who we were born to be. With all who dare to dream beside us. Perhaps it sounds naive, perhaps I'm just a dreamer, but there is light beyond the darkness. We now have hope, and that is why I believe we can change the world. Break down the walls that now divide us, and be who we were born to be. With all who dare to dream beside us, we can't look back to yesterday, when prejudice and hate stood in our way. We have to build a better world where all can see they can be free, where love is love and that's enough. This is our time, and that's why I believe we can change the world. Leave all our doubts and fears behind us, and be who we were born to be. The dreams we dare to dream will guide us. Yes, I believe we can change the world.
That song is familiar. I think I've done it before. I'm going to take a look and see. Pretty sure I have. At least I've heard it before. Yes, I have. Well, doesn't matter. It was beautiful, and this was a different performance, and I'm fine with that. I have to tell you, while I was watching her sing, thoughts were racing through my head about, if you think about modern performers, present day performers, they never dress like this. They never, you know, they emphasize sexuality, and they dress provocatively, and all the attention is on them instead of on the words they're singing. And this, I talked about this in the Emma Cook video, and I think also in the Amira video today. It's like God is raising up people who have some self-respect, who care about their image, who care about decency. And look at the songs that they're bringing us. We can change the world. We can. We can make it a better place. If we just all believe this, it's amazing what can happen. You've probably heard of the butterfly effect, but it's amazing what can happen when one person rises up and sings something different, and the effect ripples out and spreads across the world. And that's what Dimash is doing, and that's what Lucy is doing, and that's what Amira is doing, and that's what Emma is doing, and so many others that we listen to. It's like it's like they have a higher calling. Whether they realize it or not, I don't know. I'm not, I don't know these people. I'm just a little old peon sitting here in Dallas, Texas, and these people are way above me in terms of, fame and fortune and all the rest of that stuff, which I'm perfectly happy with. I do not want to be famous. Never have wanted that. But my point is, it doesn't really matter if they understand God's vision for them, because God clearly has a vision for them. And his vision is to change the world. And that's what she's singing about. And, Lucy's voice is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So crystal clear. And so wonderful to listen to. And pitch perfect. And I love the people that we're doing on my channel that are setting a new standard of decency is the only word I can think of, but it's like where it's the song that matters and not the human being that's standing on the stage, where they're not constantly pumping up themselves, but they're pumping up the music and the theme, or the message of the music. You understand? I'm struggling to find a way to describe this to you, what I'm seeing, but the vision that I have is that we have people popping up all over the world, and they're changing the world, and they're coming from everywhere. They're coming from Great Britain, they're coming from Holland, they're coming from Kazakhstan, for crying out loud. Who even knows where Kazakhstan is? Well, a lot of people do now, but who knew 10 years ago? Most people probably couldn't even pronounce it. And yet here we are talking about Kazakhstan constantly, because we have a man who has risen up to spread a vision for the world to change it. And we have Lucy singing about changing the world. And it's really incredible to me. It really is incredible to me. God's plans are so amazing and so far beyond our comprehension. But we see the results, and the results are pleasing. I got to move on to the next one, but boy, I'm telling you, I love Lucy. She has a wonderful voice. Love listening to her every time I hear her sing. I don't know how many of her songs I've done now, but it's a few. And I'm sure I will do more because I know there's a lot of people that love Lucy. And so thank you for requesting that. I do remember this song now, but it was in a different context. I think it was even a duet, if I remember correctly, but this was just her performing live on the stage, and that was great to see. I pray. I'm ready to move on to the next video. I need to stop talking. I know I keep rambling on sometimes, but I just have these thoughts in my head I got to get out. But I do want to pray for you before we go to the next video. I pray that God will touch you with his hand and heal you from whatever is bothering you, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, whatever it is, psychic, I don't care. God is the healer, and he can heal it all. And I pray that he does that for you today. And I pray that he does that for every person that you love. This is the Vietnam era vet out.